Will you help us? I mean, duh.
Yeah.
I suppose I don't really have much choice here, but you're right. We've got to find Reza. If that's what it takes, then I'll do it. Very well. Let us go then, you and I.
The knife is spread out.
Okay.
Sorry, when the knife is spread out against the sky, like your patience eats the rice on the table.
Okay, that segue was unnecessary.
What?
Let's go. Your certain outfit.
No, stop.
I'm stopping because I don't know the next line.
On my way to the crime scene, it turned to repair me for what would come. I had studied biology, so I was familiar with the sight of dead animals. Asking myself how similar this would be, I wondered if my reaction would be any different. It wasn't a dragon, but a human corpse I would be seeing.
Oh yeah, it'd be super different.
When we arrived, we were met by Sebastian, who gave us an overview of the whole situation.
This morning, the victim was found by a delivery flyer for a restaurant. Blood loss from multiple wounds are the likely cause of death. Forensics was already here, so feel free to poke around.
A few paces in front of us, the unfortunate victim lay on the ground, covered by a sheet that concealed the body, but not the large red stain beneath. We approached while Sebastian went off to deter any curious onlookers. I know it won't be pretty, and I'm sorry for putting you through this, but you know what's at stake here. Just remember what I told you, and you should be fine.
Maybe.
What did he tell us?
I don't know.
All right.
To prepare us.
Are you ready? I mean, these seem like very similar answers.
Just do it.
It's not the pretty dragon. It is, however, the dragon from the trailer, which is pretty much what I expected.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
And definitely a knife, not a gun.
Yeah. What do you
Or
think?
claws.
Well, he's definitely dead.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
That's positive observation there.
Yeah, rip. Let's just say this will be your test, and tell me what you can deduce from what you see. Give it your best shot. I'm not a forensic person. You have forensic dragons. What? Investigation start. What the shit is going on? I didn't know there were mini games.
Did we enter Phoenix right?
Apparently. Dragon Phoenix right. 2 wings, 2 legs, just like the waitress in the cafe. About as big as a human, lengthwise, if not slightly taller. The wingspan would certainly look impressive at that size.
So...
The wounds are kind of hard to miss. True, but what are they telling you? They're inflicted with a sharp implement.
I think actually some of those wounds look like they were inflicted after death.
Yeah.
But they're definitely inflicted with a sharp implement.
They're clean cuts, like from a knife or another sharp instrument. That is true, but why does this matter?
It could only have been someone with hands.
It could have been claws.
Exactly. But, like, will claws make that sharp slice?
I don't know. Maybe I haven't
I don't
looked
think this
closely
actually
how-
means anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually important.
So it actually doesn't?
It tells us that it wasn't a gun.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been right there.
Because I presume that dragons could use knives just fine.
Yeah, they make
Yeah.
food.
You don't think the murder weapon matters? Tell me that was wrong. Only someone with hands?
Sure.
Yeah.
Who told you? Who told you?
That's right. Only those of us who walk on 2 legs have the proper dexterity to wield a knife effectively. Most other dragons would probably just bite instead.
Okay, that makes a certain amount of sense.
Of course, this rules out most of the bigger dragons and flyers.
Mother's very confused.
But then Reza still has his, what was it called again? You mean his
I
gun?
was wondering if they didn't know what those were.
Yeah. If it was him, why would he kill someone with a knife rather than just use this gun on him? Makes him look cooler.
He wouldn't because it wasn't him.
He didn't want to make any noise, though. That's a reason, though.
Yeah.
He did not want to make any noise. After all, he ran away from Maverick, trying to hide from the police. Something as loud as a gunshot would have easily given away his position and alerted others in the area. Right? That could be a good reason. By the way, which wound do you think was the lethal one?
I
Clearly
think
the one
it
in
might
his
be
neck.
the neck.
The one in his neck. Yeah. I think it was the one in his neck. That's right. If all the blood from it wasn't a giveaway, this is a stab wound. characterized by a rather small footprint. You can tell it's also the deepest one. And from the location, it's pretty obvious this must have done tremendous damage. What else do you see? Well, there's a lot of blood. The blood spatters are just that.
He had AIDS, clearly.
He
He died here.
He died here, else there would have been a trail we could follow. The splatters also suggest this is where they fought. That's true. Unfortunately, it doesn't help with determining who the perpetrator is. Objection! Oh my god, we are in Phoenix Wright!
Secretly, everything's Phoenix Wright.
Excuse me? Sorry, I just always wanted to say that.
Thank you, as a total nerd, too.
God damn it, everyone in this game is
Everyone's a
nerds.
nerd.
Go on, please. What about the blood in his muzzle? You tell me. He's a vampire. He's gum disease. He probably fought back.
It's probably him by his attacker.
Yeah. It might be the perpetrator's blood. Yes, that is true. I expect forensics already took a sample of it, so it might actually help us determine who the perpetrator is. I think that's about everything. Yay!
Investigation over.
Good for us. We did the thing. For someone who says they haven't done this kind of thing before, that wasn't actually too bad. I know some recruits who did a lot worse during their first time, for sure.
Just seen a lot of CSI.
Hey, Chief, do you still need the witness here for anything?
Sebastian approached me with the dragon who had discovered the body earlier. I recognized her as Adine, the waitress from the cafe, due to, conservation of detail.
Yeah.
There's no point in introducing a new character, we already have one. She seemed distraught, which, given the situation, wasn't very surprising. I don't think so. Take her to the department, get her statement written up, and that should be it.
Sure thing. Alright, miss, we're gonna have to take you to the department.
Of course.
When she spotted me, however, her composure brightened visibly.
Oh, it's the human.
What? Where?
Well, I'm a human.
A human.
Well, I call you by your name, but you never actually told me it.
It's Zani.
You're welcome. So, what are you even doing here? Do you work for our police now?
Yes, they've offered me a job. I am your newest police cadet.
Cadet.
Police cadet. You respect my authority.
Looks like it.
No, stop it.
Maybe I should be calling you officer then.
She likes me.
Oh, yeah.
I was nice to her at the cafe. She likes me. I don't think I'm quite there yet. By the way, I didn't know you also did deliveries, though I should have guessed from your stylish goggles.
I do a little bit of everything, really.
That's nice. I liked my fish yesterday.
No, you didn't.
You're liar face. You don't have to hide it. I know it's quite an acquired taste.
She's also adorable.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't have recommended it to someone new like you, but you could always try something different. Here's our number if you don't want to come in, and we'll deliver anything we have to you.
Thanks. I am just racking up those numbers.
Yeah.
I think you got a PDA.
And, I guess we don't need
We don't need Sebastian here, so he doesn't actually say anything.
Sorry, I guess we should get going. Bye.
Sweet. What do we do now? I suppose we'll head off too, unless... Oh no.
Oh, let me guess, little blue guy.
What is it?
We've got a violent homicide, and of course nobody from the department tells me. I have to find out from a neighbor who wanted to ask me about it. Good thing rumors travel fast, eh?
God damn it. Fucking neighbors.
You're gonna be suspended if you don't go home.
Of course nobody told you. You're on sick leave. Mandatory sick leave, I might add. Thank you.
I'm not here in any official capacity, you see. I'm merely enjoying a curative walk in the fresh air and happened to come across you by accident.
That's fucking bullshit, and you know it.
Everyone knows it.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. I just find it interesting that no one tells me about this, but the prime suspect's buddy can mess with the investigation. I see how it is.
God damn it.
I thought you didn't know anything about the investigation.
Well, you can see that Zania is here.
So clearly Reza is the prime suspect.
I know what you were thinking, but don't jump to conclusions here.
I don't need to jump to conclusions. I think the dead body we found says it all.
You really have an attitude problem. You know, if you weren't on sick leave, you'd be suspended right now for attacking Zani yesterday. Do you even have any idea what kind of repercussions this could have on us all?
Me attack Zani? As far as I can see, I'm the only one who's injured here. Besides, I'm so sorry for apparently being the only one who's doing his damn
I
job.
see he's that kind of cop.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah. Right, let's all sit idly by while the suspect's on the loose and planning his next move.
We are not sitting idly. We're in the middle of an investigation.
Literally,
So,
Which you literally were just whining about like 30 seconds
And in
ago.
case you can't tell, while you were gone, Maverick showed up and
And he's a
started making
dick.
a fuss.
You know, whatever it was Reza was talking about, he wasn't just going to tell me just before you showed up yesterday. I should not have brought that up, but it was so satisfying.
Yeah, you want to get attacked by a dragon for a second time?
No, Bryce would fucking shut his ass down, and you know it.
Yeah. I don't need to hear you, of all people, belittling me about this.
Oh, well, it's a thing that I don't care what you need. What's your problem? If anything, I want to find him just as much as you do.
Don't compare yourself to me. Your words mean nothing.
Jesus Christ. Is this guy a romance option? Hold on.
No, I think he's not.
Okay, no, thank God, because, like, fuck that shit. Oh, look, we've got, we can romance blue delivery guy. Probably.
Aspiring journalist.
Yeah, aspiring journalist guy. But
yeah, Maver's
Really sucks.
is a permanent state
of pissed
hate
off.
Yeah.
Enough. You shouldn't even be here, so you better go now and get some rest before I have to take disciplinary action.
Fine, but when we find him, you'll see I was right. If I have to prove it myself, so be it.
God, he's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
serious.
such a problem.
Can he even just do his own investigation like that?
No, but I don't care.
Well, as long as he doesn't interfere with us, we really can't stop him from doing things in his own free time. I see. I suspect he wanted to adhere to the standards of performing an unbiased investigation, though. He has already made up his mind. It's clear to me he won't be looking for facts, just evidence to support his own view in order to prove it to us or himself. Who knows? He's always been like that, always something to prove. We'll have to be careful. He'll be looking for Reza soon enough.
You should probably just fire him.
Alright. Let's hope we find Reza
Yeah, I
before he
think so.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, Reza will turn up eventually. It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to hide when you're the only human in the entire planet or location
It's just that we hope
dimension.
that we find him first, otherwise he's gonna turn up dead.
Yeah, I surely hope so. All things considered, I had to admit that it remained a possibility that Maverick was right. But could the Reza I knew really be a murderer? You know what? If you think of something that might help with the investigation, or if you need anything else, just call me. I will. Well, I think we're done here. Let's go. Bryce led me back to the apartment. I guess there wasn't really much for me to do in the meantime, as I was spared the more arduous parts of the investigation. Maybe I should have been glad about this, though now I had an afternoon to fill. What should I do? Ooh! Here we go, our actual real shit.
Oh, goodness.
Shit. So we've got Remy, Anna, Laura, Bryce, or Adine. Who are we?
Who was the characters again?
Okay, so if we look at the thing, so yeah, the order from lunch is Adine.
Yeah. Remy, of course, is whose
Right.
apartment you're staying in.
Look who's an option.
Yeah. Bryce is the police chief.
Bryce is the police chief. This is the delivery
Lauren
journalist.
is
Anna's
little
the-
blue guy.
And Anna's the scientist who is working with the generators. I think she's a scientist of some kind.
Yeah, she's a biologist.
All right, so who are we going for? Who are we dating?
That's a
Well,
good
D6.
question.
What?
Roll a d6.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Okay, who do you want to date most?
I want to date Anna. She's cute and she's smart and she's a scientist.
Okay.
All right, let's call Anna. Okay.
All right, me with Anna.
It's not like this reflects your real life at all or anything.
She told me to meet her here, so she's got to be around somewhere. The production facility had many different wings, covering everything from research to processing, in addition to production. It was easy to get lost if you didn't know where you were going.
Like us.
I heard some commotion in the distance, and when I approached, I was surprised to see not only Anna, but Remy as well.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
They seemed to be in the middle of a heated conversation. I thought it would be inappropriate to approach now, so I remained several paces back, out of their field of vision, but still close enough to be able to make out their words, because I'm an eavesdropper.
Of course. We have heard the rumors.
So you come to me on the basis of rumors? Is that how you operate? What do you want from me?
Oh, she's pissed.
Yeah. This is not the first time you've been in trouble, you know. They might not be so lenient with you this time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Consider this a warning. You should proceed carefully for your own good.
If you wanted to threaten me, the least you could have done was send someone more intimidating. You may be larger than I am, but even I can see that you're just a big coward. You wouldn't dare to put your dirty claws on me.
Wow. I want to date her even more.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I'm here as a courtesy to you, not to threaten or intimidate. Do with that information whatever you wish. You know we'll be back, and if they find anything, there will be consequences.
Do you think I care?
This attitude of yours is not helpful.
Neither are you.
Your face isn't helpful.
Your face isn't helpful.
Oh my god.
Well, I've said what I came here to say. Good luck.
Whatever.
Remy turned to leave and started walking in a direction. I ducked behind a pillar, and when he went past, I wasn't sure if he'd seen me. Either way, he left, and I was safe to approach now.
I don't think I did my Remy voice the same as last time.
Hello. Wow, these are all reasonable. What do we want?
The first one.
We want straight for information.
Hey, we walked up, we heard the end of an argument. Of course we're curious.
All right. What was that all about?
Who cares? Wait, how long have you been here?
Long enough.
Not very long, no.
Not that it matters much anyway. This is just par for the course for me.
I know, Remy. What's the problem?
The nerve of that guy. He probably wouldn't be so uptight if it wasn't for that thing with his girlfriend a few years ago.
Oh, juicy gossip.
Yeah.
I smell gossip.
But I don't care about him. It's his superiors that are the problem. They don't like me and the research I'm doing. They cite their traditions and values, claiming that those are what have kept us alive for so long.
Conservative.
If anything were to change, it would obviously fracture the base the society is built on, cause it all to collapse, tear apart families, and allow all hell to break loose.
Sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
At least if you believe those old-timers who keep repeating these phrases. And all that nonsense because of my research. Valuable research that could save lives, mind you.
What kind of research are we talking about?
I could show you sometime, but we're here to have fun, right?
If that's what you want to do, that's what I want to do.
I don't think we're quite there yet.
I thought you wanted to show me, since you said we were both in biology and all that.
Oh god.
We're here to study anatomy.
God damn it.
Except for once it's actually just not even a euphemism. It's legit we're here for.
Sure, but
I
after
mean-
doing this all day, you'll have to excuse me for not wanting to talk about it even more.
Yeah, really. Even if you want to, euphemistically study anatomy, you would have to first start by literally studying anatomy to figure out if that's possible.
I mean, she seems mostly in the right, has the right pieces.
Wasting my time with that guy was just another setback. Not that I don't already have more than enough work to do. Even right now, I'm supposed to be working overtime. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, and thanks for the blood, by the way. The results aren't in yet, but I'll let you know when they are.
Good. I'm just as curious about the results as you are.
No, you aren't.
I am. I am way curiouser than you are.
Curiouser? Is that even a word?
It's definitely a word. It is.
Yeah.
It's an author popularized its use where I came from.
Then I am way more curiouser than you are.
Oh my
Do
god.
we even know what she's doing with the blood exactly?
Who cares? Voodoo, remember?
All right, Dragon Voodoo.
Dragon
Yeah.
voodoo.
Keep flirting.
Not if I am the curiousest.
Excuse me for a moment, but I must weep for the English language. At this rate, why don't you just say you're the most curiousest?
Curious.
The most curiouserest.
I have a question.
Why is it called English when there's probably no England here?
Yeah, is there England in Dragon? Is there a Dragon England?
I think it's all our questions. I'm not sure. I'm not a linguist. Are you?
Not exactly, but I have my mood for it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! My tongue is quite skilled, or so I hear.
Wow.
Holy
Damn, they're
shit!
just, like,
Wow.
She's worse.
with it.
She's worse than I am.
They just like punched you with it.
Wow.
It's like,
Boom. Some might even say
oh my god!
cunning.
Oh my god.
Holy
Wow.
shit! She wants me.
She's coming on strong.
In any case, you have to
How
work.
do we end up in doing this again?
Anna in specific or the dragon dating sim in
Just
general?
in general, just what are we doing with our lives?
We're dating dragons,
We are hitting on dragons. Or rather, we are having dragons hit on us.
which is fantastic.
I love it.
In any case, if you have to work overtime today, does that mean I should wait for you, or do you want me to come back another time?
Neither. I think my break should start right about now.
What a lucky coincidence.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
So where are we going?
My place.
I don't know where you are going, but I think I need a coffee or 5. You can tag along if you like.
I think I'd rather not. Why is that even an option?
Maybe you're getting cold feet. You know, maybe maybe you like to be his pursuer, and you know the fact that she's hitting on you is kind of putting you off. I
Maybe
don't
she's
know.
too hypersexual for you.
It'd be my pleasure.
We'll see if it'll be mine as well. I hope you brought your own money, though, because I'm not sharing.
I don't think I have any dragon money.
I didn't, but everything I purchased is taken care of by my ambassador status.
Nice. Actually, that opens up some very interesting possibilities.
Damn it. It might, but I'd rather not do anything too fishy. I don't want to raise any suspicion, you know.
Good point.
Kill the mood.
Well, let's
no
go then.
getting a motel on the ambassador credit card then?
Well, let's go then.
After you, milady.
This is great.
Fucking milady.
No.
Wait, I'm curious.
No.
What's her status as?
What? Oh, that's a good question.
Still neutral.
Still neutral.
neutral.
But maybe you'll update after the scene is over when it
Most
updates the
likely.
seasons.
Yeah.
There we are.
Finally. I can't wait to get some coffee into my system.
Pretty sure this is the only food place in the entire city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Zani. Nice to see you again.
Oh god, don't fight
Hello.
over me, please. Hey.
Who's your companion? Can't you just take my order? I apologize. Let me try that again. Welcome to our establishment. My name's Adine, and I'll be your waitress today. What can I bring you to? I'll have a coffee. Thank you. And what can I bring the esteemed gentleperson on the other side of the table?
Wow, they do not like each other. Give me a beer. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Probably also take a coffee.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
And the beer might take the two of them Might make the two of them bickering easier to take.
No problem. I'll be right back. What's her problem? I'm here to order something, not chit-chat with the employees.
Wow, rude.
I think she was just trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not a fan of friendly then. Here you go. Enjoy. Drink it. Drink it, I dare you. Drink it. Drink it. Totally needed that.
So you work in that facility.
And your point is?
What's your job there? I mean, what do you do exactly?
We do all kinds of things. The truth is, we just have all kinds of specialized machinery there, which is used by many different people for many different purposes. The building is owned and run by the council, who oversees the schedule. It is quite handy, since you can go from research to testing and even manufacturing all in the same complex. I started out as a researcher in biology, which is still my main job, but I've been there so long and learned the ins and outs of the building so well that eventually I was asked to take over some managerial duties. Sure, it means more work, but it also allows me to run a personal project every once in a while. Does that sate your curiosity?
Ooh.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Basically said nothing.
Oh.
Well, that's a shame.
Oh, I forgot to ask you what you actually plan to do with my blood, the test results.
Is this an interrogation?
You can call your lawyer, you're like...
I think someone's in a bad mood.
Should we do that one?
Yeah. Then you must be talking about a dean, the prying waitress, or yourself, because you haven't seen me in a bad mood yet. Not even close. I don't like her anymore. You bitch.
Well,
Excuse.
well, today's a stressful day, so she's in a bad mood.
All right.
Even if apparently she could get a much worse mood.
I think the first one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just stressed from all the work lately. I'm not getting much respite, but is it respite?
I think it's respite.
Respite.
I'm not getting much respite between my regular work, overtime, personal projects, and other disturbances like that Remy sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
What do you usually do during your free time? Having a good work-life balance is very important, you know.
I love my job. I really do. Actually, I love it so much that even in my free time, I still do things that have to do with biology. As I said, I've got the opportunity to do my own projects sometimes, so that's what I focus on when I get the chance. It would be a shame to pass up an opportunity like that without using it. With the current influx of work, I rarely leave the facility if I'm not eating or sleeping. Even right now, I'm only on break and have to go back for another shift.
Maybe you should do something else for a change.
Maybe. But right now, that's not really an option. It would help if the council weren't constantly sending their lackeys to mess with me.
That council.
So that wasn't the first time?
No, I suppose I'm on their watch list or something.
Why is that?
It's a long story, and not one for a first date.
Wait, so you're saying this is a date?
No, I'm saying that even if this was a date, which would be more than whatever this is, it wouldn't be very appropriate. Stories about work aren't very romantic.
It's always about work with you. Come on, you're on break. Maybe we should do something to take your mind off all that for once.
No, I think you've already blown the chance for this to be a date.
Yeah.
All right.
Like what?
I'm not sure. Do you have any other hobbies?
Not really.
Hey, waitress.
How can I help you?
Do you have anything here to entertain your guests? Any games or other distractions?
I'm not sure. Let me go check.
Don't you work here?
What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make you have fun. I think just wait and you'll see.
Do?
Alright.
The anticipation is killing me. Actually, no. It's boredom. It's more for the kids. We don't really have anything else.
That's fine. Thank you.
Have fun.
What did she bring us?
Crayons. Oh wait, no, a board game. A board game? Really?
I know it's not Niski's textile merchant, but I suppose it's better than nothing.
Is that supposed to be Sellers of Catan or something?
I don't know.
Like, what game is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, anyway.
I'm sure. I'm confused.
Textile merchant. Niski.
It's a game. Never mind.
I'm not convinced that this will accomplish anything unless your goal is to make me regret this day.
It seems to be a trivia game. Do you have good general knowledge?
Do you even know what kind of advanced knowledge I have to memorize and work with every single day? You bet I have good general knowledge. Certainly more than enough to beat a foreigner like you.
If you're so confident, maybe we should make a bet.
What do you have in mind?
Let's say if I win, I'll get to go on a real date with you. No fitting me in during your break, no complaining about everything, and no acting as if you're doing me a favor, especially because it was you who wanted to meet me in the first place.
And if I win, I'll have you come in sometime so I can run more tests on you.
Alright, I think that seems like a fair bet.
Yeah.
Kayla doesn't like it because she doesn't want to date her anymore.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Maybe she's just having a bad day. We'll see. Since it was your idea, it's only fair that I start. So, how does this work?
It seems to be pretty simple. We take turns drawing cards and asking questions until we both ask a number that we agree on beforehand. Whoever gets more right in the end wins.
How many questions shall it be then?
How about 5?
Let's make it 3. Not sure how long this will take, and my break won't be for too long either.
Alright, go ahead then. I saw mischief in her eyes, her stare piercing, paired with the hint of an arrogant smirk that exposed her anticipation. She seemed confident that she would win and loved every second of it.
See, this is how you woo her. You give her a chance to show off her intelligence.
Slowly, her hand went over the deck of cards and drew the topmost. Round 1. Oh, snap. Round 1. Fight.
Who is cited as one of our most important historians, his work spanning over 20 books, credited with mapping out our entire history since the beginning of sentience.
I'm gonna fucking lose this shit.
Yeah.
Man, I definitely should have checked out the bookshelf when I had the chance.
Right?
This guy.
I'm afraid that's wrong. I'm so sorry, Donnie.
How was I supposed to know something like that?
Well, your idea.
It was your challenge. You dig your grave, you lie in it. Besides, it's not as if it wasn't clear to me from the beginning that I'd win, so no surprises there.
Let's see how you fare with your first question.
Bring it.
How far can you walk into the woods?
Only until the middle. Anything after that, and you're walking out of the woods again.
She gets a straight riddle? I can answer that.
Right?
You're right. That's a rather weird question, though.
I suppose I read the right kind of books growing up. Or read. I read the right kind of books growing up. I know most of those trick questions. Let's see what the second question has in store for you, shall we? Round 2.
Fight.
Alright, if there are 5 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have?
3.
8.
Guess you also know your trick questions.
Apparently so. Okay, here's your question. In which year of our timeline did we gain sentience?
0. The beginning of our timeline marks the event when we gain sentience.
Right again. Have you played this game before?
It's a children's game. These questions aren't really a challenge. I'll just go ahead and draw the next card so we can end this.
That's kind of weird to have a known date when your species gains sentience.
Mm-hmm. An adventurer who values his life has to choose between 3 rooms to cross. Which one of the following would be the safest? Number 1, a room filled with poisonous gas. Number 2, a room filled with 100 highly trained assassins. Or number 3, a room submerged in water filled with alligators that have not eaten in 8 months.
Well, how big is the room?
Right?
Because I'd have to go through a small room filled with poisonous gas while holding my breath.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
I'm gonna go with the highly trained assassins.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have gone with the alligators.
There's nothing to say that they're trying to assassinate you.
I mean, that's kind
Assassins kill for money.
That's true.
Or no.
Or none of the above.
That is.
Up to
No,
you,
you
though,
stay in your current room with safe.
Yeah. Hey, that's the correct answer.
That's right. All the rooms are equally deadly. Alligators can go up to 2 years or more without food, making room number 3 as deadly as the others. The other 2 rooms should not require any explanation. At least according to this card. To be honest, I think the answer is debatable. Don't worry, I'll still count this as the right answer for you. No need to get your tail caught in a door about it.
Looks like this is going to be the last question.
Just get it over with already.
What is the approximate acceleration speed of a nose-diving flyer? Ooh, she's not a flyer. She might not know this one.
I'll have to think about that one for a minute.
I was just kidding.
Huh.
I still could have calculated that.
Okay, here's the real question. What is the only substance known to be lighter in its solid form compared to its liquid state?
Ice.
That's an easy one.
Water.
Water.
That seems to be correct.
Of course it is, duh. Just look at that. I won.
Someone had to.
This turned out to be more fun than I expected. Of course, the main reason for that was because I won, but still, looks on, it's you.
I get it. You won. You're great, etc.
That is true.
So, when should I come in for the tests?
How about now?
Actually, I'm not sure if we'll get a spot for them in the facility anytime soon, but I'll be sure to let you know.
I'm quite sure you will.
But you know what? This wasn't so bad after all. Maybe I'll let you have your date.
Really?
Sure. I mean, you didn't win, but I think you earned it nonetheless. Or maybe I'm just that nice.
Okay.
I don't think there's a nice bone in her body.
Wow. You went from hot to cold on her really fast.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it'll change again, but we'll see. Well, it's up to you. Call me if you're interested.
I'll let you know.
I'm still going to collect my prize, though.
I'm sure you'll make sure of that.
You bet I will. In any case, I should get going now. My break is just about to end. Bye.
There she goes. I was not sure what I'd expected out of this encounter, but it certainly wasn't this. After all, proposing a proper date was my way of sticking it to her for being rude.
Yeah.
Even though I lost the bet, she didn't seem to mind going on a date with me, as long as she got what she wanted. Whether I would follow up on it was up to me, though.